Hey y'all, it's your girl Lyrics. I'm bringing you another video, and this topic gonna be rough. And I'm trying not to let me turn off my car because y'all might hear. I'm literally about to be hot for y'all because I don't want y'all to hear nothing. This is an important topic. It was on my spirit. It was on my spirit to say because I know that a lot of people is dealing with this and they might not think it's what it is. So I'm going to talk to you guys about it. We're going to have a conversation. So manipulation, that's the topic at hand. Manipulation and a little bit of narcissist, but we're going to get into it. Manipulation, we all know that word. But do we all know what that look like? Manipulation, when we think about being manipulated, we think about the bad things, like the people that's mean, controlling. But we never look at the sneaky manipulation. We don't think about the sheep, the wolf in sheep clothing. We don't think about those manipulators. The ones that put on this face like they're sweet, but they have a manipulating type of trying to manipulate you when you are vulnerable. And I just want to put that out there because there's a lot of people that even I thought that it was manipulation with control. All manipulation don't have control. It do have control, but it's in a sneakier way. It's not the you can't go out, you can't do this. It's the I'm gonna make you feel bad if you doing this. I'm gonna make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Manipulation. Let me clear that up. And a lot of manipulators are either borderline narcissists or they are narcissists. So they tend to, these are some signs. They tend to talk about their self. They tend to make every situation about their self. They just drain your energy. They can copy anything that they want to. It's like they are a chameleon. They can basically become whoever they want to be. And even though that's not who they really is, they drive off an ego. And if you want a certain type of person, they can even pretend to be that type of person for a short period of time because narcissists can't stay in character. They'll go back to showing their true self, but they can change for a small point. So be careful what you telling to your partner. If you think they're a narcissist, be careful telling them like, I want a person that listens to me. I want a person that cares for me. Don't tell them that. First get out, but don't tell them that because they can manipulate it. They can manipulate those characteristics and become that person that you're describing for a short period of time. And if you got a good heart, they also imitate you. So you really think you loving this person, but you really just loving yourself. It's kind of weird. But this message has been all over the place because I'm gonna be honest. I'm going through it. I've seen it firsthand. And when you start loving yourself, and when I say loving yourself, I mean like truly loving yourself. This is why I preach self-love. When you truly start loving yourself on another level, you can start seeing and reading in between the lines. You can start seeing a lot more than what you did. Because when you get into a relationship, and you're vulnerable. You might just got out of a relationship and it was a relationship that was very brutal, it was a betrayal, and you feel like you lack comfort. You might come across one of these type of narcissist manipulators, because they smell vulnerability. They know what they're dealing with, and they would come off as this person that you would think that would be so sweet. When you expose who they is, they show their true colors. They show their true colors. They reveal their self. And you thought this was a beautiful butterfly, but it turned out to be a monster. It turned out to be a wolf in sheep clothing. So that being said, you guys, I want you guys to, if you feel like this could be possibly your situation, start focusing on yourself. I'm not saying jump out the relationship unless you guarantee know that's what you're dealing with. Then yeah, leave. Focus on yourself. Heal from your past traumas. And when you start healing, that'll reveal a lot too. So start healing from your inner child. Do some shadow work. Meditate. And if you having trouble with meditation, where your mind is like, if you suffer from racing thoughts, or you having like cloudy mind, your thoughts is going everywhere, just observe it, because a lot of people was taught that meditation, it is to still your mind. But some of us have so much going on that thoughts come through. Like what I'm starting to do now during meditation, I'm starting to observe my thoughts that's coming in. I'm observing it. I'm listening to it. I'm just listening, and I'm trying to figure out where they coming from. But then I break off. I start to get back present. Start listening to my breath. Because if you listen to your breath, your inhale, your exhale, that's a good way to get back into the present. Because the whole object of meditation is to be present, is to be whole with yourself. So when you are whole with yourself, you just go back, get yourself grounded, and just get back into the present. And then that will help you to still your mind. It's going to take practice. Meditation is something you have to keep doing, and with time, you will be able to still your mind without even thinking about anything. You will be able to just be present and be at one. And I'm sorry I jumped to a whole nother topic, but meditation is key when it comes to healing. Shadow work. We have to do shadow work. We have to wake our souls up. We have to. Because if you seeing this and you sleep, this is a sign that start digging. When you take the veil off of this world, you'll realize that it's just a simulation. That you can mold, you can shape this into what you want it to be. You start to notice everything is energy. Everything is energy. Whatever energy is on, you can get on it and manifest it into your life. But if you want to know more about that, I ain't gonna go into that because this video already all over the place. But I am about to make a manifestation video for you guys. Tune in to it. It's probably gonna be coming up after this, because this was supposed to be a whole nother type of video. The one that's trying to be all like,
oh, why you going out? I thought we was going to spend time. Oh, I plan to do this for you. Why are you going there?
the sneaky manipulation, the ones that try to make you feel guilty, the ones that try to make you feel bad about just doing things for yourself. Those are the ones that we forget and we don't realize. We look at it as in, oh, they want to spend time with us. Oh, they care about it. No, that's not what it is. It's, I'm going to grant power over you. I'm going to make you do my commands. I'm going to control this narrative. And you don't look at it like that, especially if you got into this relationship when you was in a low part of your life. Maybe you just got out of a breakup and you wasn't really looking, but then this person popped up in your life. You not able to see the signs because you just feel like this energy is a nice energy and stuff like that. And then they show their true colors later on. Whatever the case may be, you realize that this is something is not right about it. You always feel a little off about it. So maybe you start to dig and maybe you start to like, I'm going to keep them around, but I'm going to start focusing on me. I'm going to start healing me. I'm going to start digging deep inside of me. And then you start, the veil starts to lift. You start to see a lot of the red flags that you couldn't see when you wasn't healed. That's why I say healing is key. Because when you are truly healed, when you give yourself time to heal, you can see this stuff at a quicker pace. You can see the manipulation. You can see the narcissistic behaviors. You can see a lot more than you could have seen when you was vulnerable. Because when you are vulnerable, you let people into your space that you think that's good for you. You think, oh, they care. They're here for me. I tell them a little bit about myself and they really, really understands me. No. You need to understand you. If you are getting out of a relationship, please work on yourself. Please heal. And I'm talking about the type of healing that you digging up your inner child. You dealing with your inner child. You're revisiting trauma. You're doing shadow work. Being aware of the things that happened to you in your life. Because all of this stuff is very important. Because a lot of the things that you've been through in your life as a child and that you're not healed from, you're attracting that same energy into your present life. So once you heal, once you let go, that's why I did this. I don't want to call it, I'm going to call it, I don't want to say ritual. I did a cleansing. I don't want to say cleansing because I ain't use no oils, really. But I don't know what to call it. But I did something that I went into meditation. And spirit led me to say, you know what, all these traumas that you go through, you need to let them go. You need to find your own way to let them go. So I just started writing. I'm letting go of this. I'm letting go of that. I'm letting go of this. And I'm just writing. I'm just getting into it. I'm just writing. And I'm writing with such like, I'm over this. I'm done. I'm not carrying it with me no more. And it was just such a relief. And then I cut up the paper. Like I don't cut, what I wrote, but I cut around it. And now I got these strips. So I put them in a Ziploc bag. I get me a cup. I had a disposable cup. And I get my lighter. And this, before I even do that, in meditation, where I started my whole spiritual awakening, where I used to go to this park it had my favorite tree. It was a tree that it just spoke to me. And it was just like this tree just filled me with such energy. And I was like, okay. Then I seen in my meditation, I'm meditating, this tree appear. And spirit, go to this tree. Burn those things that you're letting go. And I didn't really understand it at first. I'm just like, burn those things that you're letting go. Oh. And I'm not really even logically thinking. I just get up, get my clothes on, get the stuff, get my cup, get my lighter, get a bottle of water, go to my favorite tree, and spirit led me. It led me the whole time. I feel like I was on autopilot. So then I get to this tree, my favorite tree, and I'm like, I gotta burn these. I gotta burn everything. I gotta describe it. I even put it on video. I went through it's a lot. It's a lot of deep stuff. And I'm thinking about putting it on YouTube, but I'm kind of nervous because it's really some stuff that I've been through when I was a kid that is a trigger warning to people. But I feel like people need to be aware of it's time to let go. It's time to let go of all that hurt, and it's time to let go of all that pain. So that really just kind of closed that chapter. I knew that I went through it, and it hurted me when I went through it, but now it's holding me back from becoming my highest self, and I'm no longer about to let these things taking control of me to where I can't live in my higher self. I empathize with you. If you're going through something like a death, they're going to tell you what death they went through. They're not going to be able to comfort you in ways. But that's why it's up to you to have that self-love so that you can love on yourself. Because when you deal with that type of energy, it don't bother you because you know you love yourself so much that energy don't even bother you. I know this video done got so long. Please like and subscribe. Help this channel grow. Help your girl grow. Please like and subscribe. It's free. It's free. Oh, come on. We trying to develop into our highest self. Come on, let's do it together. I want to build community. I want to be able to talk to you guys, get to know you guys, because I know you guys that watch my videos, y'all are some awesome people. I want to really build this channel so I can get a community, start a group. We can encourage each other. We can help each other through our spiritual growth. We can self-develop. That's what I'm trying to do. So help it grow. It just take one like, one share to help this channel grow. Take the time right now, please. Do you see my puppy face? like this video and subscribe. Love yourself, love others, be true to you. Create in your own way. Be creative and create your desired life. Be true to you. I'm going to keep saying that. Be true to you. Don't try to be nobody else. Be true to you. Peace.